Good morning, everyone. It is me, Val. I'm going to do messages for you this morning. Hopefully, we get through them pretty easily with no problems, either from me or from Twitch. Please remember to take these super not seriously, only if they resonate with you and you know exactly how they resonate with you. You solemnly promise? Okay. Well, with any comment, I'm sure your comments will be helpful, not in no interrupting of any kind. Okay, so as you know, take what resonates. These are going to be general messages. They're through tarot. I am using a new deck, so I'm still kind of connecting with it. So take what resonates. I am also recording this for YouTube later, so if you would like to go back and re-listen, it will be on YouTube. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Don't want to waste any more time. Because we know what happens when we waste time. Let's get that pen out of here. Okay. So, welcome in, welcome in. If you're just now joining, hi, my name is Val. I run Valkyrie Runes as a tarot, rune, and other kinds of divination reader. Readings are not open right now, but we are going to open them again at some point. I know, right? The back of the deck is really cool. So once we get into these messages, please remember to take what resonates. We're going to probably be doing them by modality, so I will mention what signs I'm seeing in the message. But again, take what resonates. Do not force the message to fit. You will know how and when to apply it. Let us see what this first message is. What do we need to know about the week ahead for March 3rd? Can I get one more? Thank you. It's like, one more card, please. And it's like, thank you. Ooh. Magician on the bottom of the deck. And the star on the top. That's crazy. Okay, so we have our major arcana is the sun. The sun is ruled by Leo. And Leo is a fixed sign, so we're dealing with probably all of the fixed signs in this message, especially because the magician is Uranus and Mercury energy, but we usually associate this one and the star with Aquarius, which is also a fixed sign. So if you have any fixed signs in your big three or it's your chart ruler, take what resonates. The fixed signs are Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, or chart ruler. If you don't know what your chart ruler is, just take whatever your rising sign is, find out what its ruling planet is, and then find that in your chart. For example, I'm a Pisces rising. That means I'm ruled by either Neptune or Jupiter. I choose Jupiter because Jupiter is the modern astrology. My Jupiter's in Leo, so this could also apply to me as well. Thank you so much, Pisces, for your help. So, from the just impression that I'm kind of getting from this message for fixed signs, we're dealing with long-term energy, right? We're dealing with what is the future for ourselves. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. So, the Three of Wands in any tarot deck is referring to our wishful thinking for the future. It can also have to do with, like, not just long-term planning in terms of, like, what we want for the future, but also what we actually can see for the future. Not just what we're hoping for, but what we're doing that we know for sure is set in stone, that we can also kind of make practice with the Page of Pentacles. Because Page of Pentacles is about utilizing your skills. All the skills of the Pentacles. And Pentacles are earth sign energy, so they are moving a lot slower. So this energy already point blank is telling me that there is something in the air for fixed signs to start practicing the long term. What can this mean for you guys, though? So the Sun card is actually pretty point blank telling me that there's clarity in this. So you already have a goal in mind this week, okay? This week is not about just your goals for this week. It's about your goals for the long term. Now, we've said in previous messages that this is a good week for you to practice what you want to keep doing. And I feel like this is another version of that, but maybe in a way that is keeping you more grounded and keeping you more hopeful for the next step. Okay? Creating a path for yourself that is not only clear, but keeps you motivated to the next thing. We cannot predict our future. We can only understand ourselves in our path. And so, what this is really, I think, asking us is what have you learned up until this point that is keeping you grounded? And what can you do to keep practicing that in a way that works for you, that clearly works? Because obviously, there's things that don't work for you anymore, haven't worked for you. Maybe there's some things you were doing before that were good for your practice that don't work for you as well as they did. I'm going to kind of point at the fact that we have the star on the top of the deck as well as the magician. And these are both Aquarius energy in their own right. And I think what's interesting about having this Leo and Aquarius energy is that they are sister signs. So maybe there is something in here about you finding a balance either in Aquarius and Leo in your chart, or just how you feel that motivation between yourself and your community. So maybe there's something in it where you're needing to understand that the path that you're creating is not just for you, but the people around you, whether it is if you have children, if you have friends, if you have family, like whatever it is that you are trying to build for yourself. Maybe it's on social media, maybe it's something that you are communing with that's helping you kind of understand sort of your pride in yourself and how you can kind of reflect that back into your work. Now, I do want to say that for this message, I feel like this is something that you are still wet behind the ears on, that you have been feeling like you're just kind of still practicing and have been practicing for a while, and maybe you're a bit frustrated because this energy does feel a little bit like something that's been going for a while, and it's actually coming up not as you are learning, but you're hitting a wall of frustration where it's so obvious to you that it actually created a blind spot for you in a sense. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this energy, sort of the shadow of this energy, is that you're doing so well that you're kind of like, well, what's left? What's left for me to do except practice my work? And so maybe this is actually asking you how you can keep yourself motivated, not just because the things are positive. How can you keep yourself motivated positively through times that aren't so obvious to you? Because I feel like there is some shadow of a doubt in your mind about something so clear to you, because you're used to feeling tricked, or you might feel tricked in some way, or maybe you feel like you don't trust yourself in this process. Now, whatever I'm saying, however it makes sense to you and however it resonates for you, please take what resonates. But I understand this as something where you have been planning more than actually doing. And this is your time to actually start incorporating it in your doing. You've planned for the long term, now is to start laying the foundations. You can only create so many bricks before you actually have to start laying them out. The space you're taking up to hold off the bricks that you need to build your tower is taking up the space where you could place your tower. It's kind of what this energy is giving me. You've been kind of collecting information. You've been collecting sort of this vibe that you have everything put together, but you're still acting like you don't have it together. And really, it's very clear to you, you know what you're doing because you've been doing it for a long time, or at least you have it in you and proof in you that you can get it done. Just because it's new to you or just because it feels new to you doesn't mean you don't have the know-how. Everyone starts somewhere, and remember, the page doesn't stay a page forever. The page eventually grows into a king. So keep acting on your willpower, keep acting on developing your skills, but don't look at it like you are developing a new skill. Stop looking at it like you aren't aware of the leap that you're going to take this week, if you're taking any leaps. But also understand that if there isn't a leap for you to take, particularly this week, fixed signs, it's really just about you understanding that it's not all in the preparation. You have the preparation down. Now it's in the doing. And you can take your time in the doing, but you're not prepping anymore. You're doing. Stop looking at it as a practice. Stop looking at it like you don't know what you're doing, because you clearly do. You've been on this path for a while. You've been practicing for a while. Now's the time to actually start stepping out there and growing. And I do want to say, with Pentacle energy, it does encapsulate all of the signs. So it does encapsulate all of the energies: fire, wind, and water. So whatever you're pulling in together and you're feeling kind of like you don't know what you're doing, it's really just the weight of importance to you. It's the weight and comparison that you're having with your higher self. It's you understanding that you do have a lot of power and you do have it in you to create the life that you want for yourself. It's not wishful thinking, it's actually grounded energy. It's only wishful thinking because you realize there's certain things you haven't accomplished yet, but you're also ignoring all the things that you've already accomplished. Just because you're still in your page energy does not mean that you have not accomplished anything. You're in the page energy, which means you've accomplished quite a bit. You still have a ways to go, and you're still practicing how to get used to it, but practicing how to get used to what you have is a thing that you do every day. Be super aware of it. Be super conscious of how you're living and what you have in front of you. And I think you'll do all right. So that is the fixed signs message. I don't know who that's going to hit for. Remember to take what resonates. If that doesn't hit for you and you have another zodiac sign in your chart that you're waiting on, don't worry, it's coming right up. Just take what resonates and don't feel discouraged if a message does not fit for you or doesn't sit right with you, because that happens. You know, I have other messages. My YouTube is not listed on my notification on my notifications. Do you have drafts? Because that sounds like you got drafts that are just piling up and that you're just like, are people gonna like this one? You know? I do not have the thing for YouTube. I keep forgetting to put it up, but my YouTube is the exact same username as everywhere else, Valkyrie Runes. So we will set up the stream elements later. I was thinking about this morning. I should really set up my YouTube stream elements. It's the same link. It's the same account. You'll see my face on there. All right. Let's see who's next. We already did fixed signs, so it's either cardinal or mutable. We're going to see in a second. The thing about the Pentacles is they are also, thank you, Pisces. They are also, the Pentacles are also about creative energy because they deal with earth. They deal with a lot of grounded, sort of like generational energy. When I see like the Queen of Pentacles, it gives me mothering energy. So maybe you're not quite there yet, but you're ready to start that process of either being the creator or being the created, if that makes sense. Like you're manifesting from a place of, I haven't built it yet, but I have all the tools in front of me. Empress. Oh, this is just confirming what I just said. I like this deck because every time I say anything out loud, it gives me the cards of what I was just saying. So we're going to get into the next message. Take what resonates. Don't force it. Like I said, don't force it. See who's next on the message list. Girl, that's a lot of cards. That's okay. Oh. Oh. Girl, maybe messy. That Three of Wands coming back to kick me in the ass. So the bottom of the deck is the Moon and the High Priestess. I'm already feeling this is cardinal energy because we also have Capricorn energy here. Yeah, this is giving cardinal signs. Okay, so in a very similar breath, because I feel like we were going to get similar messages anyway, because the current energy in the astrology is take your time with it. Even if you feel motivated to jump at it, just take your time at it. Just take your time with it, because whatever is encouraging you to jump and make a rash decision is not really you. It's your fears, and it's asking you to check your fears. What I have here is a sign for the Cardinals, is a message for the Cardinals, but I feel like what I'm about to say is going to confuse the cardinal signs. So I'm just going to say, first of all, the cardinal signs are Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, and Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take only what resonates for you. Do not force the message. If you're not sure what the message even is, fine. That's fine. Because we're going to sit with this message for a minute, because the Devil card is here and the Moon is here on the bottom. The High Priestess is on the top. Usually when you see the Moon and the High Priestess in any reading in combination, it is telling you to use your gut instincts. When I hear cardinal signs being told to use their gut instincts, the first thing I hear is, where's the manual for that? No one taught me how to do that. I guess I'll have to figure it out myself. And here's the thing, that's what your gut instincts are. The things that have built you into the person that you are going to be what keeps you being the person that you are. I feel like we're in an energy right now where things are changing around us, and we have people who are going to be super stubborn about, I'm going to stay the same and I'm not going to grow up, or people who are so willing to change that they absolutely forget who the fuck they actually are. And I think that's what this message for cardinal signs is gearing towards. It is, take your fucking time figuring out who you are this week, for just the fact that your future depends on you having consistencies around you that make sense to you. They don't have to make sense to other people. And I think that's like a very like broad and vague message, right? But things are changing so much in our general like collective. We have the nodes switching in August, but we're seeing a lot of like precursor stuff. We're seeing a lot of like with the eclipses and the new moon we just had. We're seeing a lot of like people kind of coming out of their like brain fog and being like, all those things that we're doing under this Neptunian energy, especially Aries is conjunct Neptune, everything that we've been doing as a collective, is it really authentic to us? Is it something we really need to be doing? Have we been acting consciously of our own volition? And the thing is that with cardinal signs, are being asked to act with that intention that what we're doing, we can always look back and say, we sat well with this, we sat fine with this, we thought before we acted, we were intentional with our decisions, but we are still gonna be fixated on, but is it the right choice? And that is something that's coming up in the cardinal signs energy, is that you're going to be questioning yourself a lot this week. Did I make the right choice? Was I too hasty? And you're going to have to remind yourself, you took all the time in the world to come to that conclusion, and you're going to take all the time in the world to come back to that conclusion, because that conclusion was the right one. Even if it isn't right to other people, even if it isn't right to a friend of yours, even if somebody doesn't understand why you did it, if it feels right to you, it was the right decision. And I know that can be very easy to like vow. In this day and age, you cannot just say that everyone's decision is right. But you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not about big world issues. I'm talking about decisions that people just don't understand. You've been spending a lot of time, or will be spending a lot of time this week, especially if you have a moon in a cardinal sign, but that doesn't have to resonate for you. I feel like this is very lunar energy, where you've been sitting with your emotions a lot about like obsessing over like what you've done, and how you're able to kind of come to certain conclusions. And I feel like it's very like it's typical cardinal sign energy where we spend so much time figuring out, did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? And we will pick apart something and see all the variables and know exactly what to do and still be like, people are not going to understand why I did this way. And people are going to try and pick apart what I did. And it's like, it's not about other people picking apart what you did or even you picking apart what you did. You are so concerned with what the future is going to look like that you have to remember that it's taking time to get there because you are taking time to do everything right. You are doing everything grounded. You're doing everything with intention. If you were doing things this like quick way, if you were doing things with the intention of like, how do I want to say this? If you were doing things just to get rich, just to achieve a certain goal, you would have done it like yesterday. But the things that you're doing, you have a very specific way of doing it because you have a very specific vision of what it is you're trying to accomplish. Maybe it's something to do with family because we have Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles is very family oriented. But I feel like this could also do with just general like visions of the future. If you have like a Pinterest board that you're trying to like reflect back on, you're so crazy about one specific thing about it that it's like, okay, but it's gonna work out. You can't just fixate on the one detail or the one thing that, one aspect of this that it's taking too long or something like that. It's not about the time it takes. You knew already what time it was going to take. But also, I feel like you move with intention anyway. You move with time and intention anyway. That it would not make sense to not take your time with it. So stop worrying about how it's going to look because you already know how it's going to look. You have the Pinterest board already. You have everything set up. You don't have to worry about it that much. If I were to break this down, I would say this has to do with I wouldn't say it's someone in your energy giving you like things to worry about necessarily. I think there's a younger version of the cardinal signs still in your spirit. Like your younger self is like in a hurry. The knights are a little bit more rushed than the queens. They don't rush as much, but maybe you're still like criticizing a younger version of yourself, or maybe you're still criticizing something that you did pretty recently that you just recently grew out of. I kind of also feel like you might be fixating too much on the future ahead when you already have a lot on your plate right now that is going to help you with that future. So see the future as if it's happening right now. And the stuff that you cannot make sense of is because it's new and you're not supposed to fucking know right now. Chill out a little bit. That's what I'm getting from this message. Is like you're so worried about something that's already you've already like the tens are before the knight and the queen of pentacles. Like you've already figured this shit out. You're worried about something that you've already accomplished and can probably accomplish 20 more times. You've become a natural at it. But I think what you're obsessed with is that like I think with cardinal signs in general, nothing's ever like I wouldn't say nothing's ever good enough for us, but I feel like we tend to get really, really, really caught up in like, it has to look a certain way, or there's like a detail we wish was perfect, and like, you can't control everything though. That's the devil in the Three of Wands. You have this wishful thinking that you can control things, and you just can't. You can't control, like, especially if, like, you work with people. This is, like, again, family oriented. If you have children, or if you have people in your life that you look after, or your friends that you look after. Because I know as cardinal signs, we tend to be very parental anyway in our friendships. And I feel like, yeah, you're really fixated on details you cannot control anyway. It's wishful thinking to think that, like, you can figure this out all right now. What you're trying to figure out will be figured out in time. So just become present in what you're doing. Totally present in what you're doing. Be proud of what you're doing. Figure it out one day at a time. If you're going to rush anything, that energy you have to rush something is that you need to kind of have a creative outlet for the stress in your life. So create a creative outlet for yourself, even if all it is something that doesn't like help you other than to help you regulate this concern about the unknown. Okay? Transmute your energy a little bit. You know how to. Cardinal signs know how to transmute their own energy. In fact, take your time with it. Take your time, get comfortable. Put on some mood music, shut off the rest of the world for a little bit, and maybe like write, create. Encourage yourself to create. We have an ad starting in less than a minute, by the way. So we will be taking that break, and we'll come back and do the mutable signs message. And as always, only take what resonates. Don't force it. You'll know if it's for you. All right, I'll be right back. Are we back from ads? Were they good ads? Were they bad ads? What are you convinced to buy at this time? So, welcome back. We are gonna go ahead and continue on. And then we'll play Final Fantasy X after, like, we've rested for, like, a bit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back after the whatever the hell was going on this morning. Hopefully it's been fixed. Hopefully it's been regulated. So it looks like we have mutable signs as our final message for this morning, for this week. So far these messages have been pretty good about reminding us to take a chill pill. But if you don't have chill pills or edibles or anything like that, hopefully you have a restful week that you are able to sit back and be careful about any decisions that you're making this week. I've been hearing for this week, especially the last 2 weeks of March, they're kind of asking us astrologically to, if you hear any information, use your discernment. Take your time with it. Don't jump to any conclusions, because this is not the week to do it. Okay, so what is our message for the mutable signs? Those signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. If you have mutable signs in your sun, moon, or rising, this message could apply to you. Only take the parts that make sense to you, that resonate with you, but remember, you can make do with this message for the rest of the week. It is a weekly message. What is our message? If the Three of Wands is in here... Oh, different wand. Oh. Oh, there's our Eight of Swords we know and love on the bottom of our deck. King of Pentacles is on the top. This is giving, why are you worried? Pisces. Okay. Alright, so changes in the air. A disaster aboard the spaceship cruiser Sigma, but is all hope lost? And the Three of Swords. I'm getting the feeling that we're having that whole, like, mutable signs. If you feel like you did something bad, that might come up this week. You might make an oopsie, is what I'm getting from this. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius. Don't feel right away that you did do something wrong. You might be quick to kind of shut yourself off and overthink and be blinded by all the, things that you've done and feel like the only good thing you did was not seen at all. But I think that this is a good week for you to remember the good you've done, because it's going to help you get through whatever you're feeling. So let's kind of break this down for a minute. Eight of Wands is something happening very quickly towards us. And I feel like this could be some sort of realization or spiritual understanding of something that has, with the Five of Cups, something that has trapped us in a state of misery. I just kind of feel like this is something that has already started or has already happened that you might be still dealing with, or maybe it's something that once it happens, it kind of brings it all together as a puzzle piece, because I kind of feel like with the King of Pentacles on top, this was something that you did for the greater good of others and for the greater good of yourself, but maybe you're still dealing with some sort of heartache from it or frustration from it. This could also be something happening this week where you're recognizing that you can only react as well as you're able to with the information in front of you. I kind of get the sense that sometimes we react without all the information. And I did just say that that's a possibility of this week specifically. Last 2 weeks of March is acting out of bounds. And I feel like this is kind of coming off of that, where we get knocked down a peg a little bit. We realize, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that. But also, I feel like it's not that we shouldn't have. It's not a sense of regret. Okay? I'm not getting a sense of total regret. I'm getting more that this message is for people who overthink their decisions negatively anyway. So I feel like this is, so we have eights here and here. And when I see eights in tarot, I'm thinking of the Strength card and how we're put in situations sometimes that is a test of our reflexes, or it's a situation that we can only know how to deal with when it's happening. And so when it doesn't go exactly right, or we start to kind of wonder, like, did we handle that right? Did we lose anything out of this? We start to kind of feel internal resentment, regret, loss, worry, stress about it. I don't get that this is a message that this is something that you have to really stay hurting over. I think it's more that you're just a person who sees all the variables, hears all the variables, feels all the, like, knows all the variables, but still thinks they made a mistake. And I just cut the deck. I just cut the deck. The Two of Cups is in here. And remember what I said before? The Two of Cups with the Five of Cups. Do you guys remember what I said before? So if you don't remember what I said before, so the Five of Cups is the loss of these three, right? But it's also, there's two left. Not all hope is lost. You still have, whether it's relationships that you're already in, if you lost a friend, this kind of feels like a loss of a friend, the loss of a person in your life. But I feel like it's kind of recognizing that sometimes those things are necessary, because you wouldn't have done it without knowing that it was for the greater good, but also knowing that you're still going to feel kind of trapped in your own wondering of, was this the right choice? And it was. Just because something was difficult doesn't mean it was wrong. Just because a choice was difficult doesn't mean it was the wrong one. Your mother has surgery. Okay, so I'm just going to say, you guys, that you might already be dealing with this pain. This is what I'm channeling in the current energy. So it could be this whole week you're learning how to recover from this energy. Yeah. Like, you might be recovering from this still. I will say for mutable signs that this energy here is very, like, we have the 2 8s are actually Sagittarius here and Gemini here, which are sister signs, right? They're opposing signs. And under the 8 of Swords is the King of Cups. And in the King of Cups, I think we're needing to understand that the kindness of our own heart and our own passion and well-being, the decisions that we make and the things that we realize we have to do because we have kindness in our hearts, can sometimes be challenging. And it's only a loss because we are recognizing that sometimes we have to change our perception on certain things. We tend to fixate too much on things that we cannot change without remembering that there's good in the things that we do. You're going to push through. Well, you know what, Okami? This message doesn't have to be for you in this sense, because the thing is, like, this energy is not meant to pull on medical situations. So for those of you who don't know, when I do readings, I do not pull on medical situations. I don't pull on pregnancy. I don't pull on legal situations. And I don't pull on political or people's emotions. And I know that's a lot of rules, but I have to have those rules in place because people will ask some pretty inappropriate questions like, how does this person feel about me? You don't need to know through tarot. If the person's not willing to tell you how they feel about you, then you probably shouldn't be pursuing them. And also with medical readings, Yeah, it could also be more reflective of your feelings towards it. You might be basically right. Okay. Just hang in there, Kami. I think that what this message is more so saying is like it's understandable to be down about what happens. It's understandable to be frustrated and upset and just confused. But I think like in general, especially for all the zodiac signs, it's kind of just saying like it's understandable to feel the way that you do. It is because that is part of you, and you in your own right as an entire person is the reason that you have succeeded as much as you have. But you cannot focus on the pain only. You have to focus on everything in its entirety. You can't just focus on one or the other. That's why the World card is such a beautiful card and why it's the final major arcana, because it's talking about everything. You are not just the things that you've been through. You are also the person who has survived the things that you've been through. Don't forget that. Don't forget that when you're living life and you're struggling with something. That Two of Cups showed up again with the Six of Pentacles when I said that. Don't forget the good that you've done for others. Okay, I think that's what that message was kind of saying. That King of Pentacles on top and the Five of Cups has the Two Cups in the back that we forget about. The Two of Cups is actually in the middle. We have the Hermit. I understand feeling alone or feeling like what you do in this life separates you from other people. And that's fine and that's good, and that's actually a good thing to be your own individual human being. But don't forget that your individuality and the things that separate you from other people is not a loss necessarily. It is sometimes the greatest thing you can do for others is to separate yourself from other people, because maybe the thing that you had to do that was very hard for you, maybe you did lose a friend, maybe you lost something else, but really you have to understand that sometimes it's for the greater good. Now again, take what resonates. I'm not here to do medical readings, so please don't take that as a medical advice. But I will say that whatever is going on for you, this is a good week to nurture it, to give yourself time alone to really sit and reflect on your personal journey and how this feels for you. But please be confident in the week. The King of Pentacles was there. Be confident. Confidence is going to help you through this. Trust in yourself. Trust in what you are able and capable to do, because that pentacle energy was heavy throughout these readings. Whatever you're doing in this life, trust in it. Trust in yourself. All I know is I could have done more, should have done more. I think we go through those times. I definitely think we go through those times where, I mean, I've been through things, oftentimes I'm like, I could have done more, I could have said more. But we only do with what we have and what we know to do at the time. And so we have to trust in ourselves and trust we have the best intentions for others. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. That is our messages for this week. Take only what resonates. Trust in yourself and your capabilities. I am going to put this deck away, but I will remind everyone, my readings are not open right now. I do take tips for card pulls, and I also have channel redeems if you need one. But I will say, as a friendly reminder, I don't do medical, I don't do pregnancy, I don't do legal, I don't do how that person feels about you, because truthfully, like, none of those things really need to be read by tarot, okay? But anything else is good. Wishing you all the best. We're going to sit with those messages for a little bit and kind of chill out before we get into games. I know they're a bit heavy, and also we are running a bit over time because of Twitch. Not my fault this time. The thing about the Eight of Swords is it does talk about, like, not so much isolation. Well, yeah, isolation, but it talks about sort of, like, understanding it's good to be with your thoughts sometimes. But don't be so with your thoughts that you forget that sometimes your thoughts are limited thinking and limited perceptions of things, because you are not just you. You live on a planet with many other people who can help you. So you can't be stuck there forever. Okay, how are we feeling? I know it's a loaded question, but how are we feeling? It is indeed a loaded question. Everything will be okay. You're absolutely right, Okami. believe in yourself, believe in the choices that you make. You don't want to be alone. Well, here's the thing, you are never fully alone. You're always okay. I'll be honest, the messages were the messages today were pretty on point for me as well. So I think it's a good day to like chill out. So we'll be chilling out. We'll be hanging out. I'm gonna load up Final Fantasy X here in just a second, but I'm kind of just sitting with those messages because that last one was pretty intense. Yeah. Yeah, so when you have a bottom card of the deck, like that's your shadow energy, that's where you're stuck. And the message is essentially telling you that you're stuck because you're regretting something. You're you're allowing too much of your own like thoughts about what happened hurt you rather than accepting that you can't you can't think your way out of things. You can't analyze your way out of a situation. You have to just allow it to be what it is. And sometimes that includes being upset about what you had to do, what your circumstances were. That game be loud though. It's okay. Can you guys... It's not gonna play until I switch screens. Not worth... Well, I mean... You're here. You're part of our collective. We have to worry about you a little bit. We have to concern ourselves with our friends a little bit. Alright. Let's make sure that the sound works. I think it does. It's showing like it does, and it's showing... Worrying about others is my... Okay. Are you an older sibling, perhaps? Let's open this window. It's still a bit spicy outside. It's like 60 something, which isn't too hot, but it's warm enough that I'm like, ew. You have no siblings? Maybe you are the sibling that you need to take care of. I'm gonna move the camera real quick. I'm a little bit like, I want to make sure that everything works before I load it up, but knowing how yesterday was, or Saturday was, it was not playing with me very well. Switch over. Can we hear it? It's sad I even have to ask. Disgusting even. I'm glad Saturday was fun. Yeah, it was really fun. You can hear it? Okay, good. Good. Audio's good, not too loud. Am I louder than the audio? Is the audio louder than me? What's the T on that? You have to go cook? Okay. Take your time. We'll be here until 1 p.m. Pacific Standard. Maybe I'll go a little bit over since, you know, we had the scuff. The gun burger. Okay. Alright, let's play some Blitzball, guys. Alright. Oh, sauce. I love those. I keep forgetting that X is actually circle. Alright, so last we left off, I was in Lucca. See, here we are. Just got to the Blitzball Stadium. Very good, very good. Yeah, so is it loud enough? Okay.
That's a Guado, right?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour, and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Jyscal Guado.
We also have an ad break coming in 4 minutes.
As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained.
Fucking hate Seymour.
Maester of Yevon.
They had no business making him hot and crazy.
I'm honored to receive the title of
That's my type.
In life, my father Jyscal worked to foster friendship between man and Guado.
I bet he did.
To carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as maester to
He
the
said
best
duty.
of my abilities.
You too. Bow your head.
No. Right? The nostalgia is crazy. And he's a freak, honestly. Yeah,
Really psychs you up, yeah?
I know.
All right, last meeting before
Years of time and God. Yes, I'd love to save my game. Nothing's gonna happen when they ask you to save your game, right? That's not worrisome. He is such a creep. Especially when you find out that Yuna was like 17 in this story and Seymour's like in his 20s. It's like early 20s. So it's like they were not happy to see me.
Where's Waka?
Let the matchup draws.
We had to play the Gorers in the first match last year.
The year before that, and the one before that, too.
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Damn.
Waka!
Just doing good at believing in yourself, aren't you?
We're playing the Albert Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals.
You're about to see the worst blitzball game of your life because I do not remember how to play blitzball.
First things first. Let's go over the basics again, boys.
And we're in an ad break soon. Okay. Pray for me. In blitzball, there are 5 players per team in the sphere pool. The overhead map shows all the players' current positions and the direction each is facing. Here, only one team is shown on the field. Titus is carrying the ball now. Dude. The ball carrier is displayed as a circled arrow on the map. Now let's watch the players move. dorky ass swimming. We do have the ad break in like less than 2 minutes, so I might throw the game on accident just because that's how good I am at Blitzball. I'm so good at it, guys. You're about to see the best and worst game of your life. By default, player movement is set to auto, so everyone moves around the pool automatically. Use the overhead map to check the players' positions. The triangular frame inside the red circle is the opposing team's goal. The thing is, I don't care for Blitzball either, but I would love to see it in 14. Here it is. The goal is always on the left-hand side of the overhead map. Let's resume. Try to keep track of your position in relation to the goal. Ugh. Like, if I really lock in, I could probably play a good game, but I'm not here to lock in. I'm here to have fun. Okay, so we do have the ad break starting in like 20 seconds. So we are going to be right back, and we'll come back to this. And I'm probably going to skip the tutorial, because I do remember most of it. But watching the tutorial is not going to help me play any better, so we're just going to get right into it. I'll be right back, though. I just realized I was muted. I don't want to do it manually, okay? Ugh. I don't wanna. Can't make me. I mean, for tutorials, I am, But yeah. I was muted. I was like, I don't want to do it auto or manual. I muted. That's all I said. Thank you. How were your ads? Were they fun? What'd you guys get? Did you get anything useful? Thank you. Yeah, I was just bitching that I didn't want to do auto versus manual because the tutorial is genuinely just so ugh, disgusting. Well, anyways, this is where I regret starting the tutorial. So, I'm probably gonna go a bit longer this stream just because we had the issue this morning. Ooh, I didn't play Chrono Cross, so I'm kind of curious how that would look anyway. So I think what I'll do... Oh my god, yes, thank you so much. I don't care. Thank you. You know what? We're probably not going to do a good game. It's okay. We're not here to be pro blitzball players. But Titus is a pro... See, he's even tired of it. You see what I mean? We're all tired of blitzball.
There you
It's
are.
okay.
Someone said they saw Sir Orin in a cafe.
Sir Orin? Orin, these nuts? Sorry.
Find him.
I miss that guy.
Hey! Hey! The game starts real soon. Come back.
Hey, I'll be.
I'll be back. Sure you will. Nothing's gonna happen.
Hey, Wonka.
Wink.
Stiff. No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this.
My god.
Just breathe.
Did his hand just go through his face? This was a pro remaster.
Huh? How?
Sir Orin was also my father's. So, he might know where. Let's
I
go
mean,
now.
can't you tell when they zoom in on their faces that this was a great remaster?
Yuna was talking about.
They put all their money into
One
that
I knew from-
remaster, didn't they?
I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy. I knew it was the same Orin.
Okay. We're locked in.
Vito Suman.
A lady summoner.
Wasit na bun.
Uh-huh.
Hey! Albed Sykes, right? So Albed saved me the other day, and this girl Riku gave me food, and
I love him.
you don't understand.
I just love him so much.
Anyway, if you meet Riku, tell her thanks for me. Oh, and as for the first game, may the best team win.
They put their whole Squinessy in it. Not the whole Squinessy. I mean, obviously they did. So there's a room. I think it's actually on the other side. There's a room with an Albed primer, I remembered. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm like pretty sure it was in the room the whole time. Probably. When the angle of the camera changes. Oh my god.
It's crowded out there. Stay close.
I'm pretty sure there's an Albed primer, and it might be after the match that it shows up. I just remember there was an Albed primer on one of the floors. But maybe I'm in the wrong area for that. Maybe I have to go somewhere else. I think I can go back and get it either way. Like, I don't think it's like I have to get it now. I just remembered there being an Albed primer. Is this a shop? I guess not. There's that guy with the binoculars again.
I'm sorry. Please let me through. Hey, let's go.
Gossip.
Really famous.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get separated.
Yuna,
Huh? What was that?
in Zanarkand, we do this to cheer on Blitz players.
So here's a fun fact for you. I don't know how to whistle.
You try it too. Put your fingers in your mouth like this.
There?
Not like that. This.
Also, this scene upsets me, but I can't say why.
Just blow.
It's not working.
Practice.
Okay.
Hey, use that if we get separated. Then I'll come running, okay? Well, guess we should just stick together then. Till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're so cute. It hurts my heart. Yeah. Let's go.
Whoa. This is a pretty big town.
Luca is the second largest city in Spira.
I thought every town was little. You know, like Besaid and Killian.
Mm-hmm.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that. Because when a lot of people start to gather,
Sin? What about Luca? It's safe here?
it's not any different. But the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They protect the stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have.
That's kind of sad.
Spira's a little short on fun these days.
That's really depressing.
Whoa. Talk about pressure.
That's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is Zanarkand like this too?
No, it's worse.
Well, there are more buildings, all tall ones, and cramped together.
Oh. They must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy?
Sometimes.
Let's go find Sir Orin.
friend's not here.
Why not talk, Kimari? Not
Oh,
seen
man.
Yankee for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yankee?
I love Kimari.
Leave Kimari, Yankee. Kimari is small, Ranzo. Kimari so small, can't see Yankee and Biran's faces.
Him having Saturn as his planet was so incredibly on point for his character and the way his story is, because Saturn rules limitations and delays. It rules
Maybe talk too much.
it rules like lessons as well, but when you think about the fact that Kimari kind of grew up limited because he was picked on because his horn was broken off, and yeah, those are his brothers. Like, he was basically picked on and left out in the cold. He had to make his own, which is very Capricorn, Aquarius energy.
Assembled here to participate in this great contest of bravery, skill, and strength. All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today.
Dude, why are your titties out?
Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our role accordingly.
It's so pixelated.
Let us sing to the glory of the winners and applaud equally the valor of the defeated. Contestants, may heaven be with you.
I would love Waka's outfit in the 14 store as well. Cause imagine that top on the femme characters. Be great. Fantastic, even. Yeah, Kimari got picked on a lot by his siblings. As far as I'm aware, this in the story, they even broke his horn off, and like, that's like a huge. Oh yeah, yeah. This is actually the remastered version, Nefer. This is the remastered version. So the graphics are pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, it was really bad. Like, they tell you more in the storyline, like, what happens. But yeah, he came back stronger, and it's very Saturnian of him. Like, he is definitely a child of Saturn. He went through his trials and tribulations, but he became better because of it. It helped him in some way.
Kamari, Yuna's gone.
You do have to heat steel for it to get stronger. Something like that. See, that was a distraction so they could kidnap Yuna.
Where in Spira have you been?
Where in Spirit have you been?
Kidnapped by the Al Bhed Sykes. In exchange for her safe return, they want the Aurochs to
Why would the Al Bhed kidnap Yuna?
What?
If they're
What's
only
that
retail
about?
players, I doubt they do anything drastic. But we shouldn't take chances. Let's go get her.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Why
No
else?
problem.
Why would you not
They're
go
telling the
after her?
Aurochs to throw the game, as if they needed to. I mean, how good a team can they be?
Waka said the same thing.
Yeah.
He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna.
Yeah, so we're not doing spoilers here, but you and I know.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll play 10 too when I'm done with 10. I actually haven't really touched 10 2 before. I played like the first 5 minutes, so I kind of know what to expect, but let's go ahead and before we do anything, check our sphere grid, because I just realized that we haven't really been on top of our sphere grid. But we can't really, it looks like, because I forgot I don't have any ability spheres. Remember that, guys? I have no abilities. For shame. Yeah, I started it but didn't get very far because I was really confused by, like, the mechanics of it. Not that it's a particularly hard game to get into. I think I was just a teenager and didn't have a lot of patience. Look at all those abilities. Look at all them chickens. Oh, there's a chest right here. Ooh, 600 gil. Thank you for that. Tidal spear. I could buy the whole market board. I know, right? All those mounts that I don't have yet.
Ancient Machina salvaged by the Albert. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
Mostly. Ooh. I'm gonna lance it these guys, even though there's probably nothing for me to learn from them. Probably. We'll see. It did nothing. Hell yeah. Battle music in this game is incredible. It's so nostalgic for me, but it's also like just to have it on in the background, it's really soothing for me. Unless we're in the high road after we finish with Luca, the high road afterward, do not like the music there because if you have it on repeat, it is painfully repetitive. But it's not bad. It's just if you have the game sat there and you're just like looking through your guidebook for a while, it gets really like cluster headache. Genuine cluster headache. Poke. Most annoying part of this game, probably the Blitzball. Listen, like, as a concept, I love Blitzball, but actually playing it in this game, no. No. Because they just, ugh. I think it's fun if you're doing it as a choice, but the fact that they force you to do it for the story is like, that's, I think, what gets me. It's like when you're forced to do like escort quests to get through MSQ in Final Fantasy XIV. It's like, ugh. And the most fun part of it, probably the trials. I like the trials, like the cloister trials to get the summons. I really do enjoy doing those, even though they're a bit, particular. Especially to get the destruction spheres on every single one. You know what I mean? Thank you for the question, though. I do enjoy that. Die already, please. Thank you. I should check my equipment, see if we have any, like, lightning stuff.
What's up with these guys?
Let's see. Nope. But I do have a strength +5, so we'll go with that. Get us a little bit extra juice. Nope. Yeah, a little bit. You could say that. You could say that again. You could say it 5 more times. Come on, Titus, get it together. Oh, it's in her boobs. That's nice. The potion heals for extra because it was in her boobs. Right? That's how that works, right?
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks.
I'm about to ruin that. I'm about to go in there and fuck up our stats.
Oh, he'll feel that one in the morning.
Yeah.
The referees doesn't call
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
beating out there.
That's where all the rage is stored. We do have an ad break starting in 5 minutes, so...
Still in there.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's go.
I love her. She's so... I love her so much. Yeah, I can't either, Florine. If it helps you feel any better, I just say fuck it and just do my best. Like, it helps if you have the Jack shot, but I did not get the Jack shot, so... We'll have to see. Yeet. Yeah, you don't get really punished for losing. It's not like it depends on the rest of the story for you to win or lose. But... Oh, well. Oh, boy. And we have the ad break in 4 minutes. So, I think what I'm gonna do is... Oh, yeah? I used to play yearly as well, but I just, like... got really distracted by life things. Like, I missed last year's yearly play because I had other things going on, but I usually play it once a year as well. Alright, so we have a trigger command. Right, it's not working. Okay.
Come on, move.
It's probably out of power.
Let's get this bad boy juiced up. It's like, why are you doing Lancet on it? Why not? Why the hell not? That's funny. We're gonna put haste on Lulu so she can cast magic a little more often. I think that's how that works. Perchance. Oh no. Sometimes you just gotta take balls to the face, man. I'm sorry. This is no longer a Christian stream. Boop. Like it ever was one. It never was, and it never will be. Alright, let's use the Crane. It is. Haste is Chef's Kiss. Unfortunately, she got silenced, so... Go slower, my guy. Go slower. Go slower. Boop. Alright, we are gonna have to... Oh, shoot. Does she have... Oh, no. Does Remedy work? I hope so. And we're done anyway, because that was it. I know, the audacity of that. We were pretty much done anyway, thank God. Because I was kind of worried. We only had one remedy left. And then, like, imagine if she got silenced again. We would have been screwed. But that is it for the battle. And we do the ad break in 30 seconds. So we'll come back and we'll continue on Final Fantasy and kick some ass. So I'll be back. Oh my god. I unfortunately saw something very funny that I cannot share because it's deeply inappropriate, but anyways. Welcome back. How are your ads?
What is it? There were these Albed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship. They even gave me food.
Yeah, if you give me food, I love you. I'm the same way, Titus.
I wonder if they're all gone.
Oh, Leve! I heard she's having a tour right now on stream.
Near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened.
You know what, Yue? You're very real for that.
Was there anyone called Sid on that
You're
ship?
so real for that, Yue. And honestly, yes.
They were all speaking that
What you
Albed
said.
language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Albed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother.
That's how uncles work.
Distant after my mother married. But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Albed.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
the game.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, that's cute. I love Pokemon so much. I might have to start playing Pokopia myself because I keep seeing it everywhere.
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an
Ooh.
all-out offensive.
You guys ready to see the worst blitzball game of your lives?
From Letty. It goes through.
It really will be the worst one of your lives because genuinely it. Oh, whoa. Waka, you kicking people. Waka, you're doing so good, but you're so old, apparently. According to the way he's playing.
We won!
We did it! We're in the finals!
not the most graceful win. If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
So I know she's technically a Venus placement, but that has Scorpio written all over it, I'm just saying. Just too much Scorpio energy on her. She was ready to murder him for that. Bombastic Lulu. Yeah. I mean, if it were me, like, I don't really blame her if that's how she feels, because, like, that's how you feel, that's how you feel, you know? Oh, 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 what? Did y'all know this was back here? What? I know, I want Lulu's dress too. Give me all of the buckles. I need them. I need the buckles. Can I have a semblance of an ability spear? Yeah, I know there's hidden areas. I was just surprised by that one. We're gonna give Titus some more HP because he clearly needs it. He's almost dead. We also need ability spears out the wazoo. I know, Rufus's outfit as well. Very belt driven. Y'all fucking me up with all these lack of, Oh, okay. I mean, Waka's not on my party right now, so I kind of don't have that ability on me right now, but I'll look into it. I think you're right though. He does have like special like skills like that, but I need to actually have him in my party first. Let's go. Waka's almost dead, guys.
Sure you all right, Captain?
Yeah, he's kind of a...
In a few minutes. You sure you okay?
He's a bit useless, but we love him.
The Gores, too.
I think.
Miss me?
No.
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
No.
All this because of me.
Yes. All this because of you. It's all your fault.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Racist.
Hey, let it go, alright?
Don't go near outbed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
Oh my god. Oh, Waka. You have issues. I swore there was a frickin' Al Bhed. I guess it's somewhere else then. I'll go save again real quick.
Please, don't tell it.
Don't tell any. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to save, actually. But sure, I won't tell anyone. I'm even more likely to tell people if you keep getting in the way.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him.
All right.
You about to see the worst blitzball game of your life? Watch I win when I wasn't
Got
trying
something
to.
tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring.
Would anybody really be surprised? Look how he played.
Win or lose, I'm quitting blitzball.
Dun dun dun.
But you know, since we're here, we might as well win.
I guess.
Mind the bench.
I'm warming the bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Let's blitz.
Funny.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Tell him what you said.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
So I don't know if you guys seen like the Marvel movies,
Captain Walker.
but you remember like Natasha and Natasha, Black Widow, and like
This is it, folks.
the Hulk. I forgot his
Few
like
minutes, the
character name that wasn't the
game.
Hulk. That's what their relationship reminds me of. Just like a little bit. Just,
But who could have imagined?
if you know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay.
Legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
This
Yes,
looks
Bruce
like
Banner.
history in the making, boy.
Daddy? Sorry, it just came out. I love Orin. Is he an Aries or a Scorpio? Orondi's nuts! It's funny, I played the Kingdom Hearts games before I played Final Fantasy games. And I met Auron in Kingdom Hearts 2 before I met him in this game. And I gotta tell you, man, I was like, why is Auron in the underworld? That's interesting. Anyways. Let's play the worst game of Blitzball we've ever played in our stinky little lives. Let's go.
They're already going at it, folks. The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
Of course we are. Of course we're getting taunted. Of course I'll be fine. Like, what else am I gonna do except throw a ball? Just yeet it at the enemy goal. Go sports ball. The thing is, like, I played football when I was, like, 11. Like, when I was young. Like, young. Whoa, what did I just do? Okay. Please don't drop it. Okay. When I was really young, I played football. And it wasn't even, like, football. It was, like, you're 10 years old and you play football. You know what I'm saying? It was, like, you pass a ball around. Nothing really happens. Oh, shoot. Go sports ball. I see the thing is, like, I don't get into sports whatsoever. And that's okay. Like, it's fine. It's just the drive to do the sports does not come from this. It does not inspire. Okay, Titus should have it. Yeah, I didn't get the jack shot, so, oh, fuck. They also have way more HP than we do. I think it becomes better when you, level up. But I don't have that ability right now. I don't have the capability to level my players right now. So, winning's pretty damn impossible unless you... Like, it doesn't require the shot, but you have way, way better luck at winning if you have the shot. What a weird-ass, At least the music is fun. Like, if you basically just eat shit for 5 minutes, you'll probably be okay. It's probably okay. It's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, the jack shot's like... It's pretty much a guaranteed goal. So... Imagine if Titus dropped it. Yeah, basically. Fuck. It's okay. We're taking time away from the timer. They did get a goal. They did get a score in, but it should be okay. Maybe. Potentially. Unless that happens. Unless that happens. That thing that just happened, sometimes that happens. See, halftime. See? Just waste time. It's fine.
Great, Baba. Really great.
Yeah, uh-huh. We're doing fantastic.
So on defense, boys. Stop those goals.
Yeah.
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
Okay.
Goers are going down.
Yeah, that's quite the strategy you got there, Waka.
Shoot like crazy.
They got like one brain cell and they're all fighting over it. Oh wait. There we go. Okay. I was like, we don't have any techniques. We all suck. I don't know if there's really like a point in setting marks for them. But we're just gonna go with that. Right? Yeah. Sure. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I've been playing this game for years and I didn't care about Blitzball then. And yeah, yeah. I just, I don't care that much. It's not really important to the story whether you win or lose. Which is funny because, like, I could push hard and win, but I'm just, like, I don't... Keepa, good job. Proud of you, man. You got this. Oh, come on. Blitzball doesn't start being more interesting until you can actually, like, level up your team. And you can't really do that in the story. The story basically forces you to, if you don't have the Jack shot, you're screwed. And it's like, I don't have the Jack shot, so I could try really hard to make sure that I win, but the chances are abysmally low. And I'm not going to stress myself out over it, you know what I mean? Why isn't there anyone nearby? Are we for real right now? You dropped it, you son of a bitch. Dotto, come on. Val, stop being mean to the NPCs. No. See, we're doing okay. I love when my phone thinks I'm talking to it. Oh, good. You poisoned my player. What an asshole. I knew I could trust you, Jasu. I knew I could count on you. I knew you would be there for me, bro.
The fans are getting impatient. They're calling for some action.
Yeah.
The Auroch spirits are fading quickly. Are they going down without a fight?
Yeah. I think so.
Everyone seems to be calling for Waka, folks.
Not the star player anymore, are you, Titus? All along, he knew the Jack shot.
Say, where is that player going? He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
He's not injured. It's his ego. He's not the center of attention anymore. We do have an ad break starting in 5 minutes. We should be, like, done with this particular part by then, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember where it
To
ends.
be honest,
Yeah.
I did kind of feel left out.
See? His ego.
It really was the Oryx and Waka show after all.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild.
The crowd is going wild.
Ah, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
Yeah. Blitz off. Oh, I still have to play. Ugh. Okay. Oh, it's on auto, I think. Oh no, I still have to play. Okay. We got this. It's fine. Come on, Waka. You got this, man. Waka, can you score? Waka. Oh, he can do Venom shot, so whoever catches it's... Oh. Well. It's okay. We got this. We don't got this. Oh! Ah! Oh, okay. I see how it is. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. We have an ad break in about 2 minutes, so we're just kind of wasting time here. Yes, I did. Thank you for posting it. Very cute. Time's up. See, like I said, you just gotta waste time. You gotta waste time, man. Sometimes it's all you gotta do.
The Aurochs may have lost the game, but
Eh.
what a way to go.
Yeah, I'll save my game. It's fine. Damn, Waka. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so we have an ad break starting. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna perfect place to. Oh, it's not letting me pause. What the fuck? Oh no, because it's a cutscene. That's why. Wait, no. It should be able to let me pause if it's a cutscene. We'll come back after the ads and continue on. We'll just leave it here, and we'll be right back. Okay. Alright, we're back from ads. How are your ads? Deviled eggs. Oh my god. I love deviled eggs. Alright. Let's kill some of these guys. You got no ads? What the fuck? I think that Twitch is being kind of a other word that rhymes with Twitch, but starts with a B. Today, specifically. Different for Italy. Many times. Okay, well. For starters, that would explain why you're eating dinner and it's only 12 for me. But I will say it's just possible that it's just Twitch. Because Twitch was being a bit stupid before. So. Who knows? Oh, really? Yeah. Twitch is, I believe, American owned and run, but I honestly don't know how it works in other countries. I just know that other countries do use it. But thank you for being here in spite of the issues that it might be giving you. I appreciate that a lot. Maybe you do have divine protection against ads. It's very possible. Maybe. There's a possibility for that. Maybe. That would be cool. That would be cool. Come on, Waka. Level up so I can get more ability spheres. Yeah. I agree. You can't have, like... You can't have a perfect life without there being some, like... There's always going to be something, you know? You just have to pray that whatever something you get is manageable instead of not manageable. Yep. No balance. Yep, that's true. That's very, very true. There's two sides to everything.
What's happening?
What is happening? That's so real. Hell yeah, cutscene! It's Auron! I just love him. Hell yeah, cat time. The man, the legend. He's so cool. Oh, there's veins in his arms too. Nice. Great day to be bisexual. Boop. Oh. One shot. I guess it's just to show you how strong he is.
Sir Auron.
So, you do know him.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. Boop. 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 Sorry, it's fun to say boop when I hit things. Imagine if I hit haste on the enemy. That would be really funny, actually. It is, yeah. Ooh. Right? Kill me faster, please. Yeah, the boop that blinds it, yeah. I was thinking I should do that next. Let me get back to Waka, we'll do that. Oh my god, Auron. Auron, don't die. Again. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. That is a spoiler, though. My bad. My bad, y'all. He died on the inside because he realized that sin just comes back. Double header? What kind of name for a ball is that? Because that doesn't sound right. No. No breaks for you. Ugh, this guy. Where are the tomatoes? Just start chucking them at him. Oh, he's doing something with his hands. Oh no. So I pretty much played this game when I was a teenager, and the first time I saw this cutscene, it terrified me deeply. But it was fascinating at the same time. I think that's like kind of the beauty of Final Fantasy games, is that they will both terrify and mesmerize you in so many different ways. Yeah, I think that's the goal of the scene, but I think it's kind of the goal of the game's IMO, because they kind of like... Why do you have to be hot and evil? Why do you have to be hot and evil? That's the worst combination. Or the best. Depends on who you ask. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't you heal up first?
Hi Vince, how are you? Welcome.
You can't be lying around in self-pity.
How's it going?
Yeah, but... Come on, look sharp.
I don't want to.
The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah?
He's helping.
Well,
Oh, welcome.
see ya, boys.
What'd you get? Got anything good?
You be good.
Any snacks?
I can't hear you.
It's good. It's nice to play it again. I missed my yearly playthrough last year, so it's nice to get through it this year and on stream.
Are you sure?
Never liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep.
Oh yeah, pizza pockets are awesome. I like
From now
easy
on,
food as
you're a
well.
full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka. Good to have you with us.
Hey,
Oh yeah, same. I know what you're talking about.
good to be back, yeah? So, any news on what
Yeah, I would say so. I
don't know where the
think
fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester
I
Sword.
think I played it when I was like 14 and it came out when I was 12, so I played it kind of after it already been out for a couple years, but I think you bought it when it came out, but then we played it.
Stand there. All of this is your fault. Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanarkand, everything.
Why are you blaming him?
I'm telling you, it's all
Yeah.
your fault.
Yeah, good old PS2 graphics. And then this is the remastered, by the way. This is the remaster that you hear so much about.
Who are you anyway?
Yeah.
My old man, didn't you?
Yeah.
The details on Titus's face and the details on Auron's face are just so different.
Hey man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jecht, Braska, and I. Together we defeated Sin 10 years ago. Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you. So that one day...
The guy who voiced him looks like him too. Oh my god.
Why did it have to be me?
Jecht asked me to.
Is he alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive.
Apparently he was in Star Trek and Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager?
No longer human. But then, I felt something of Jecht.
The guy who voices Orin.
It can't be.
It is. Sin is Jekt.
He apparently played,
No, that's ridiculous. No way. I don't believe you.
But it is the truth.
he was just some random character, but that's still funny to me.
See for yourself.
Because, as most people know about me, I grew up on Star Trek.
If I say no,
Every story must have an ending.
I mean, Okami, you're kind of right in that end, because Titus is, given his circumstances, very relatable.
Sorry you feel that way.
But all the characters, given their circumstances, and given the story that's in front of them for their own backstory and their own future,
what
it
am I
makes
supposed to
sense.
say? You tell me it's my decision. And I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyway.
Two of
I
Swords.
have to go with you. I have to.
Everyone's in Star Trek. So, I mean, there's actually this creator on TikTok who put a side-by-side of characters who were in Stargate and characters who were in Star Trek, and there's a lot. There are so many characters that were in Star Trek that were also in Stargate. And if you were in Stargate or Star Trek, you're probably in some sort of sci-fi stuff. Still.
It's all right.
No, it's not. Nothing is alright.
Orin,
Who even am I?
will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkin?
No. Maybe.
That's up to Jekt.
I think with Yuna, yeah, I kind of want to do rewatch of Star Trek. I'm thinking about getting that together at some point, but at least for myself, for the fact that Yuna probably grew up very sheltered, so I wouldn't really expect her to have like much of an emotional reaction to things, because it does seem like she was in a bit of a not in a bubble in the sense that she didn't understand what was going on, just in the sense that she didn't really have anybody to help her process her emotions. So she probably sits with a lot of emotions that she doesn't quite understand herself, because that too, masking her emotions for other people. Very, very much the fact that she's a Cancer, and us Cancer placements are known to be very quiet about what we're actually feeling. People will be like, "How are you doing, Val?" I'm like, "I'm fine." And they know I'm not fine. And then I'm like, "Why do people have a hard time being friends with me?" That's why. That's really the only difficult part about being friends with me, is I'm not very, there it is! Fucking book. Anyways. Yeah, I think given her position, she kind of has to be kind of reserved and considerate of other people's feelings. And making her a Cancer on top of that, oof. Cancer's very maternal energy, so it's definitely understandable that she had to probably look out for other people other than herself in a lot of ways. Alright, so we saved. We're on our way to... Yep. We're on our way to the thing. What could possibly happen next?
He's gonna stay here.
Sir Orin knows him, apparently. You were right. He did need some.
I mean,
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkin?
I would love to astrologically explain that, but I fear we will run into
Town, isn't he?
distraction central. So
Sir Orin!
I don't know your chart, but there's probably a good reason that you resonate with her so much. Also, the thing about the moon and Gemini, they're very similar for two reasons.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
One of those reasons being that the moon goes through phases, it goes through changes. There's the moon when it's full, there's the moon when it's not full. there's different sides of Cancer energy of the moon. And then Gemini is described as the twins. It's duality as well. So there are different types of duality already innately in you that you resonate with in Yuna. So that might have something to do with it. Astrology. But there might be something else in your chart that describes that, or is there something that you've learned? Because not everybody resonates with their chart, because the thing about charts is it's an aspect of who you are. It doesn't explain everything. It explains a lot, but not everything.
Haven't seen him in 10 years.
10 years? You've probably seen him. Yeah. Yeah, it's the duality of the moon. The moon changes the tides, and the tides are deeply connected with emotion. But
Where are we headed?
the moon does not light up unless it is lit up by the sun. Like, there's duality in it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, watch.
You got pretty good.
He's so sad.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what? It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
She knows it's hard, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's super precious.
understand.
Right. Now let's see what you can do. Come on.
Libra? Nice. Yeah, we talk about sun signs, moon signs, rising signs. You got a whole chart of planets going on. So it's interesting to see how everything interacts with each other when it comes to planets. So we talk about that here sometimes
Come on.
when we're not playing Final Fantasy. Come on, laugh. Hee hee ha ha. Do it. Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore. It kept going. Everyone in the back's just like, okay.
Funny.
It was your idea.
Thank you. I want my journey
Mhm.
to be full of laughter.
Okay.
I have the music box from this game, by the way, when Square Enix was selling them. I don't know if they're still selling them anymore, but
I'll come running.
the To Xanarkin song I have the music box for, because I love music boxes so much.
Well, let's go.
Aww. I love them.
What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right.
What is it, Elsie?
We will go to the temple at Jose.
Jose.
And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
Ugh. A music box? Please do. Video is preferred. I have a couple up on my shelf. So what you guys don't know is that this desk is a giant shelf like this in front of me, and I have an altar basically looking at me this entire time. The altar is mixed with multiple things, mostly anime figures and other things of that sort, but it is an altar of sorts, and I also have music boxes up there. Aerith's theme? Okay. I love Aerith. Oh yeah, I can play Blitzball anytime I want. Too bad I don't want to. We do have another ad break coming in 5 minutes. Real quick though, before I do that. Don't mind me, I'm standing. Where is it? JK, I have two. JK, I have two. So I have two of them. Actually, probably be good to switch to tarot time. And everyone can see my beautiful playmat that we have here. Do this real quick. So I have two of them, right? This one. And we have another one. Right there. And this one is Xanarkand. Mm-hmm. It is, yeah. Oh, you have Aerith theme as well? I love... Shut up! I love music boxes. I love the technology of it. I love that it plays you a song that you might know. A lot of the music boxes I got as a child, I didn't know the song. I have another one, but it has jewelry in it that Luna bought for me years ago. Oh, the new Dissidia game launches? Awesome. I'm gonna see if I can play the other one in time. We also have a Final Fantasy XIV one, but obviously we're not playing that right now. we do have an ad break coming in 45 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and be right back. And we'll come back and play more Final Fantasy X. I think it's called... I'll actually... Let me go check. Okay, so the name of the song that we have a music box for is called Night in the Broom. It's from the Heavensward expansion. I don't know where the music box is right now. So I can't play it for you right now, but if we find it, I can play it for you maybe next stream, which is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Yeah, it is a really good one. It was, at the time, the only music box I liked that was on the shop, but I'm sure there's better ones now. But let's go ahead and get back to it. We are ending the stream at 1:30 today, so we'll be here a little bit longer. While we're here, just remember, we do have a Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, please join. Even if it's just to know when I'm streaming, you'll get a notification when I go live. We do have the, scheduling up for when I'm streaming, but sometimes I do have days where I do impromptu streams. I just talk about tarot, or we do, some readings. We do whatever on those days, body doubling days, as I like to call them. But technically, all Twitch streams are body doubling days. And even though my readings are not open at this time, I do have it linked twice. We do have a Ko-fi available if you'd like to tip, or just know where my readings are when they're open. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to reopen, so we'll have to see when that is. But let's go ahead and continue our Final Fantasy. Now, I just want to let you know, I will probably be on Mi'ihen High Road for a while, because it is a good place to get our leveling done. So, we'll have to get started on our leveling here.
This is a statue of Lord Mi'ihen. 8 centuries
Yapper final boss over here.
in just a few short years after their founding.
Yapper final boss, Uriner final boss. We got all that shit. It's Final Fantasy.
His legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
Awesome. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, so we got a spear from this random dude. Let's go ahead and... No. Let's go ahead and see if it's worth equipping to Kimahri. Not Lulu, Kimahri. What are we doing? Oh, it's one we already had. Except it has 10% strength. You don't remember which dude? The guy who gives you the spear or the guy who was yapping? It's because I bitched about him the whole time. You'll probably remember me complaining about him more than you remember him at all. He was always telling me some shit I didn't care about. But I've grown since then. Oh, spear dude? Yeah. So sometimes the NPCs will actually give you stuff if you talk to them. I didn't know that, because at the time I was just playing this game to play the game, you know? I didn't know that you could talk to people and get free shit. What a concept, right? Free stuff? Incredible concept. Incredible concept.
That one looks slow.
It's also tough.
No way. I can take it.
Good luck, man.
What the?
What the? You have to have piercing on your weapon, Titus. Come on.
Told ya, Sir Arn's the best.
I could have done that.
I could have done that. He's so funny. I love him so much. He's a little bit silly, like myself. Give me free stuff. Yeah, free stuff. You know a stone touch.
Well then, what next?
Hell yeah. Boop.
Lead those to Sir Orc.
No. Oh. Well. Yeah. I like Stone Touch, but I think, like, I try to aim for Stone Strike because that has a more guaranteed hit. Oh, God. This is why I didn't like this guy, because he would just stop you in the middle and be like, have a cutscene. Terrible testament. Terrible testament.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey.
He keeps saying milady, and it's
Seeking its stories and secrets.
it's making my ass itch.
Travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled.
And not in a fun way.
Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin.
Do you ever just say something and then instantly wonder why the fuck did I say that?
No reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Nuh-uh. No pressure. Is there anything? Yep. Ice brand. We don't need that here. Maybe later. You're welcome.
Here we go.
Boop. I just got through saying I don't need Ice Brand, and we got this guy. Boy. I think I can... Yep. He is, he's one of the rare combinations of... of Dragoon and Blue Mage, and I love that for him. Oh shit. This would be a fun thing to clip for later. He's the Azure Dragoon that we've all heard about. Anyways, let me go res Lulu, because she got herself fucked up. She got herself all kinds of fucked up. Oh god, another cutscene. It's the Chocobo Knights. I kind of wonder if they will ever add this as a class in 14.
Yes, I am.
And not in the good way.
I am Lucio, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Elma. We've been charged to guard the
Elma?
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
Our prayers are with you. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry.
Let's go get him.
I'm not sorry at all.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too.
Yeah.
Every time he said it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Yeah, I bet it did. Jecht seems like he was a lot of trouble. And not in a good way. Yay. Let's, actually, let's do her overdrive, because we haven't done her overdrive yet. I don't think any of these guys are actually weak to anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go.
Don't get too cocky.
Be the Lulu in your team of friends. Make sure people are checked for their egos.
Make way!
Go!
Bring it on.
Oof. The nice thing about the high road is that it has different kinds of enemies, so we can alternate and get everybody enough decent levels. Hopefully we get some ability spheres too, but I'm not sure that we'll be getting much further in the story because we only got like 10 minutes left of stream, so we might have to pick this back up like tomorrow or next week, because I'm not really sure what I'm streaming tomorrow. I haven't really decided. Tomorrow might just be more of this. Or maybe I'll do the Final Fantasy XIV event and some stuff in 14. Maybe I'll continue MSQ there. Who knows? We haven't decided yet, but I'm sure you guys will be there anyway.
Be strong.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best. Oh no, you've activated my trap card. You're doing great, sweetie. Dies. Yeah. Alright, let's, Yep. Yep. That's crazy, actually. Insane, even. Boop. He's weak to fire. Good. Have we gotten any ability spheres yet? I guess we'll find out. At least we have Auron, so we can finally start getting some points for him. Let's put a Lux Sphere here. Why not? We don't need magic on him. It's fine. We still don't have any ability spheres? Are you for real right now? My eye is twitching because what do you mean we don't have ability spheres yet? Is this an important ability to learn? Extract speed. Okay, so we're gonna have to, yeah, it does help later on. I'm just more so saying that I need ability spheres to unlock abilities. And, extract ability is kind of where I'm hoping to find. Oh my god. Boop. Booyah? He said booyah. Can't take him seriously at all. Did I check over here? We'll find out in a second. That was indeed overkill. Okay, so I think we're gonna just save, and we're just gonna kind of take the last, like, 5 minutes of stream to just kind of yap about some things. Nothing serious. Don't worry, we're not... No one's in trouble. I just kind of want to, talk and just hang out for the last few minutes, because we're mostly just farming in that area. We're not doing anything serious just yet. So, messages will be up on our YouTube. And by our, I mean mine. I will go ahead and put a, what's it called? A command for Stream Elements in a bit, so that we can have our, lovely, lovely mod be able to link that for me easily. But before we do that, or before that even is a thing, that is where we will be posting our messages. Link, you silly. We'll be posting our messages on the YouTube. You're welcome to follow me there. You're welcome to watch my other VODs. I only just recently started posting VODs up on the YouTube, so there are old messages on there from when I started doing tarot readings on YouTube. My skill level on readings has improved greatly over the years, but you can definitely see a difference in my reading ability. But everything will be up on the YouTube. I'll be posting there later this entire VOD, so you'll be able to see everything that wasn't getting glitched the fuck out. Again, I know I said this already. If you're on the Discord, you're welcome to join it. It does have a few tabs in there. You can share food pictures, whatever. Just make sure you read the rules. Please abide by them. And of course, my readings are not open right now, but that is the Ko-fi in case you wanted to check that out when readings are open. The thing about the Discord is, even if you are not actively engaging in it, it will notify you when I am live. So even though there is a schedule Monday, Tuesdays, I will sometimes go live when I have the ability to, and do just kind of body doubling, yap sessions, just kind of hang out. So anyways, that is all I have to say for this this stream, of the readings, of everything. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week this week already. It's already feels like it's going to be a tremendously intense week, because those messages were pretty intense. I would like to say for the mutable signs, please be careful with your own energy. Be more confident and trusting in yourself. I think that's a good message for everybody, though. But yeah, feel free to come hang out in the Discord. Feel free to come out and check out everything else we got going on the YouTube. And of course, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic week. Let me know how you're doing. And I will see you when I see you. Well, might see me again tomorrow if you're here, because I do stream tomorrow as well, 2 p.m. PST. So hopefully I'll see you. If I don't, I don't. But we'll see you soon. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the people around you. Much love, and thank you for being here. Bye-bye.